Hi guys. Gonna say hi.
Hi. Hi, Flosstubers.
This is Amy from Little Farm Quilts, and I thought since tonight our stay-at-home order goes in effect, right? Yeah. We'd include Mr. Little Farm Quilts in on this video. Here's Matt. You guys hear me talk about him quite often. He supports my stitching obsessions.
Yep.
Right?
Obsession.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's my biggest enabler, I think, because when I talk about getting stuff, he's like, okay, just get it. So I do, and then he harasses me about my happy mail that comes all the time, pretty regularly.
She has a problem.
Yes. So, we're not going to talk much about it, but I have been doing more frequent videos this week because the times that we're in, we just kind of thought, well, it was his idea, really. We kind of thought it would be nice to check in more frequently and be there for people.
Yeah, we're social beings. We need to be interacting with other people. Yep. So I think this is important stuff.
Yep. Tonight's not going to be a long video. It's Sunday, March 22nd. I always have to look at my computer to know what date we're on. I'm not sure. I can't remember the date. And he and I are both working from home.
Yes.
Right? So I'm working from home. I have to go into the office 2 days this week. But the rest of the time I'm working from home. So I have one of the bedrooms as an office, and he is out in the kitchen dining room area because it's a bigger table. Yeah. With your double screens and all that stuff.
And all that stuff. Yes. Yep. Absolutely.
So he was nice enough last Friday to set me up an office in one of our spare bedrooms because I do a lot of video conferencing for my job. You do a lot of conference calls for yours, right? Do you do video conferences?
Yeah, video conferences and stuff, yeah.
So, anyway, we've got that set up at home. It's been kind of weird.
Very weird.
Very weird for us this weekend. We
like to go out and do stuff and go places, and we haven't done any of that, so it's a little bit weird. So we're a little bit weird, crazy.
And the weather has not been awesome. I mean, it's been sunny.
Oh, it's been awesomely sunny,
and pretty, but cold. Like this morning, we woke up and it was 19. So it took a little while for it to warm up a little today, and it didn't get super warm. And then once the sun started going down, it got cold again. So I kind of have been crafting, although I confessed to Matt earlier tonight, it has caused me a little bit of anxiety, and I'm not an anxious person generally, but just the times that we're in, I guess. The fact that we can't do things that we normally do. Like, we probably normally would have gone to the movies this weekend.
We didn't get to go to church.
We didn't get to go to church. Our church is holding online services.
Yeah, that's 2 weekends in a row so far with no church, which is a little bit crazy.
Which is a big deal for us, yeah.
Yeah.
We're plugged in with our community and our church, so that is kind of strange. And then you tried to work out in the garage today, but it was a little cold to stay out there.
No, I worked on, did some things in the garage, ran new network line for the solar panels, that kind of thing. So, and then it suddenly got a little cooler, so I decided to come inside. So.
Yeah, and I've kind of been down here all day. Yesterday was National Quilting Day. I took the day, well, not all day. We went out to get them some essentials yesterday.
Yes.
And then I quilted probably the rest of the day. I sewed the rest of the day. I don't normally cook dinner at all on the weekends. Ask him, he'll tell you. I normally hate cooking on the weekends, and I've cooked every dinner so far. So we have, because it's just the two of us.
Yeah.
We have lots of leftovers.
Absolutely.
In the fridge, so I just told him tomorrow's leftover night, no cooking, just heating up stuff.
Yeah. I love leftovers.
He doesn't so much. Or we could decide to go through a drive-through somewhere. I guess that's still an option.
I wonder if it's okay if you go through the drive-through and have a 20-minute conversation with the people at the drive-through just because you want to interact with people.
That's kind of weird, I think. Anyway. So I suggested to Matt that maybe we get him crafting a little bit, so we'll figure out something. No, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Because we're still kind of in winter here. I mean, the first day of spring was Friday.
Yeah.
But we're still kind of in winter because it's not given up its hold yet. So, anyway. So, what I worked on this weekend, well, my major accomplishment was I got together the mystery quilt from Bonnie Hunter, the 2019-2020. We're just going to hold up part of it. There's a picture I posted on my Instagram. Let this part fall. There you go. And my Facebook page, so you can see the whole thing. But here you go. Here's part of it. It's a lot of pieces, and I changed up the border from what she had written in the pattern. He's going to be my Vanna. And I really don't have much else to show you tonight. I've only been working on one cross stitch this weekend because I've been mainly sewing. So I've been working on cross stitch up in the living room at night. And I've been working on this pattern by Heart and Hand, Birds and Bees. He's going to be my little... And I'm changing the colors because I did it on a different fabric. I did it on... I'm doing it on a 14 count witch help in Venetian stone. I always... See, you should just come down and do this with me all the time, because then you can figure out the lighting and all that stuff. There we go. See, Matt's much better at this than I am. Look at that. So I've changed all my colors, and when I finish and decide what all the colors are going to be, I will put that out in a post somewhere, what colors I used. But you'll see my bee needle minder that my daughter gave to me.
Thank you, Kayla.
Yep. And so that's the only one I've been working on, and as you can tell, I haven't gotten a ton done. It's a little bit in the morning, but the rest of the days have been sewing. I'm actually going to stitch more tonight, because my big sewing project's done. Yay! And so we'll sit up in the living room and stitch tonight, or I will. I did make myself, oh, that's not good. I made myself another project bag. I tried a solid front with a zipper. The clips are on it because I have to sew down the binding. The back looks like this. And then this is the front. And then the inside is lined with that. So I sewed this in between piecing that quilt. And I plan to make some more. So, except I think next time I'm going to put the patchwork on the front and put this on the back. And split the patchwork so you have a zipper. I don't know. We'll figure out something.
Cool.
But, and that's going to hold this. I did it.
Color worms.
I got sock yarn.
They look like color worms.
I got sock yarn. I said on one of my Flosstubes recently that I was fighting off the urge to buy sock yarn and start knitting socks. Well, I bought sock yarn. And this is superwash merino wool. I got it off of Amazon just because I could get it for a reasonable price. I don't know if I'm going to be good at knitting socks or if I'm going to stink at it. I don't know. And I don't even know when I'm going to try. I won't be doing it at night because it's too dark in our living room to do it at night. But that's what I got. So that bag's going to hold my knitting. And I think that's all I have for tonight because we do videos so often right now. I did finish some blocks for the charity quilt for Fat Quarter Shop. Yay! So I added those to my hanger with all of the other blocks. And I actually, because I bought the kit and I have the full pattern, I started sewing, kind of piecing the blocks together as they go. So that in the end, I'm not piecing the whole quilt. I should just have big chunks to put together.
Very springy.
Yeah, it is. It's very nice. I like the fabric a lot. So this week, one of my goals is to get the quilt that I just finished on my long arm. So look for videos of that, because if I get that on, maybe we'll employ Matt here to be a cameraman. for some of the quilting of that quilt. And I don't know. But I hope you guys are having a good Sunday night. Take time to do things that make you feel better and happy and make the best of the situation. We'll keep checking in throughout the week, but otherwise, have a great Sunday night, and we'll see you soon.